Let's do it. Welcome to the episode of Tequila Talk. My name is WalkLikeWalt, aka TequilaWalt, aka when I search my old tweets I have grown, aka Child the Pavement, aka the 6-time Crock Pot Champ, aka if you see me in Gold's Gym of weights, approach me as you with a bear, aka my pronouns are I'm him, and we have Jas Cooper in the building.
Hey guys, please make sure you're following us on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you listen. Please make sure you download so we get our streams and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see full episodes of the show. March 1st, we will be in Philly for Pod Nation. It's a podcast festival at, is it World Live Cafe?
Yes,
World Live Cafe.
Shout out to Larry and Lionel for getting us on the card.
The L&L Network. So all of your favorite Philly-based podcasts, kind of East Coast. So we're super excited to be there. Can't wait to see you guys. Get your tickets. And here in D.C. on March 16th, Saturday, TequilaTlk live show at Union Stage.
Back at it. This time, I'm definitely bringing out strippers.
We did. Oh no, that was for another event. They're gonna honor a writer at a different event. So if you do want the
that event,
yeah,
we could do it.
I don't know, but they said they were actually gonna honor our writer this year.
Well,
so
I'm putting it on the rider. I want Fat Rabbit, and I want
Fat Rabbit is out of the budget. Yeah,
I could get some B team strippers.
Yeah, she out the budget.
B team solid. I mean, see, everybody can't score 30 off the bench. You gotta get. Some people just gotta get the rebounds.
Everybody plays a part on the team. So
exactly. That's how I make it. That teamwork makes the team work.
Amen.
But yeah, March 16th, we will be at Union Stage. Make sure you get your tickets. The premier seat tickets actually are fucking low as fuck.
Are they?
Yeah, it's like
our front row?
It's like 4 more left.
Oh,
so,
really?
It's like everybody said, nah, I want assigned seats. Fuck everything else.
Yeah, because we're old. Like, because I don't want to be anywhere where I have to like get to the front of the line and climb over. Like, no, I'm in 1A. Thank you. That's my seat.
Make sure you get your tickets on unionstage.com. And we have some guests in the building. All right, so we have, one, I would introduce Malcolm Xavier, but he's been a friend of the show for years, basically since the beginning of Tequila Talk. One was just me, so that's Malcolm Xavier, but he brings someone else who's new to the couch. Yes. Your name is Rose, correct?
Yeah. So
please
my name
introduce
is
yourself.
Yes, my name is Nia Rose, but everyone calls me Rose. Mm-hmm. I'm also a business partner to Malcolm Xavier, and I'm excited to be on the show.
Okay, so give it up for you. Put the claps and shit.
Claps
yeah. All right, so
wait, I want to go first.
No, we're gonna do it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, we shot first.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, pull up your troubles. This is Tequila Talk. We will make sure. I mean, if you don't have to drink.
But we encourage
I'm gonna
you
drink.
to drink.
We're gonna drink.
It's called Tequila Talk. I'm gonna drink regardless.
We gonna drink.
Walt and I drink regardless, so
I can't wait.
You can go yours first.
AKA Monday, because I drank and ate like a fucking fool this weekend.
Did you?
I just want a whole 3-hour workout and just sweat it all out.
Oh, what?
That's enough.
3-hour workout. I just want to go to the gym for 3 hours and just sweat.
I'm a pro.
That sounds horrific.
That sounds great. That's like a good time.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know anything about good time in the gym, so.
The gym's fun, especially when you're like juiced up. I rap the words out loud when I'm like juiced up, so people look at me a little off.
So when I know what you mean.
Imagine if someone just raps 4-2 Doug lyrics out loud, with no beat behind it. It sounds like you're fucking serious.
And it looks like you. I'd be afraid.
All right.
Thanks.
I'm not allowed to talk about the gym no more. Okay, look here.
What happened?
These are show muscles. Now I'm old. I realized I was old.
Those are show muscles.
I just realized I was old this week. We had this house that we recorded in Shout Out to 12 DC. This is basically a frat house.
It is a party house, and we had a time last weekend.
Look, and I'm over here arm wrestling. I arm wrestled Khalif with he's like, my strong hand's right hand. So I did my right hand, but I tried to show off like I'm gonna make it look like he's gonna win and just stop it.
Yes.
And I just stopped it there. But damn, when I stopped it, I was trying to bring it back around. I was like, okay, it's not working no more.
Also, I recorded the whole thing. It's only a minute long, but I know that's it's like a treadmill minute.
There you go.
Like a tattoo
with
minute.
With my left hand, that was 10 seconds. Bomb. It was up.
Yeah, that was a quicker video. That was like a 15-second video.
There you go. But what I'm saying, I realized that I had to laugh in the mirror that I'm old now. When I tell you, my arm, this right arm and this right shoulder,
cramped up.
It was sore. It was sore from Monday to Thursday.
You exerted yourself against an equally strong man. So yeah.
I never felt this before. Like, wait. I said, well, I guess I'm washed. So my muscles are just strictly for picking up women. That's it. That's all I got.
You know what's funny about that? Even the most out of shape, no shape, nothing ass niggas can pick you up and get you like into the bed. So
I mean, that's adrenaline right there. That's like,
no,
I got to look good.
it's
I'm about to-
pure adrenaline.
I mean, your back be hurting, everything. You just can't show it.
But it's just pussies right here. I gotta make it up there.
Hear me out. Like I said, my arm was hurting. Cleve admitted, like, yo, my fucking arm hurts. Like, yeah, pussy. But I'm sitting in my mind, like, God damn.
My favorite is when they get like
I'm not gonna say nothing.
halfway up the stairs and you can feel the arms are like this, and I'm like, I only weigh, but okay, come on, let's go. And the arms are starting to shake. That's what happened to you. I'm sorry. Let's drink.
Pause.
Big pause.
Cheers to Rose,
Cheers,
Malcolm,
cheers.
Rose.
Yes, yes.
We don't do eye to eye here.
No, we poison our drinks.
Jesus. Jesus.
Walt and I already had bad fate, so it can't get much worse for us.
That was hot.
Tell us where you're from, Rose. I hear a little accent in your voice.
Yeah, so I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
But I did grow up in the DMV. So I
Okay.
give DMV homage. PG County.
Okay.
Like, you lived in, how long did you live in PG?
I lived here for like maybe over 10 years.
10
Oh,
years.
so
And so
she's-
you just purposely keep
Stayed.
that accent.
No, so what happened?
I don't think
What
that's how it
happened
works.
was right. Actually, my accent did go away for a little time, but I moved back to New York in like 2017.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Stayed there pre-pandemic and came back, and just now I sound
Picked
like
it
Nicki
back up.
Minaj permanently.
I'm about to say, sometimes. No, when you
Yeah.
move somewhere, you lose your accent sometimes.
For sure.
Oh, I agree.
I have cousins that were born and raised in PG County and live in Atlanta for the last like 12 years, and they sound like Gucci Man.
Those Southern, I think when you're not from a place, it's easier to pick, but you hear the accent more. So I think it's easier to like kind of fall into it. Because whenever I go see my cousins down south, it's
My shit
like,
changes.
yeah, I fall right into
And
it.
the accent becomes more of a dialect too,
Yeah.
because of the slang terms and everything. You gotta say it a certain way. You know?
Does it sound good if I tell you street like that?
Yeah,
like,
that's not
Yeah.
great. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you gotta add that in.
Yeah, I had a lot of trouble growing up finding my voice because I would, come here and people are like, oh, you sound like you're from New York.
New
And then I
York.
would go back to New York and they're like, you sound mad country now.
Country,
And I'm
yeah.
like, they're not country.
Yeah. But people up north do consider DC, consider us
Everywhere is
country.
country.
Yeah. Yeah.
Banging on pots and
Unfortunately,
pans.
yeah.
Yeah. Everything,
Banging on pots and pans.
everything below Pennsylvania is country.
Yeah.
So,
Thank God for school.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about what you do. You mentioned your business partners with Malcolm. What type of business are y'all in?
So right now our endeavors are like party scenes. So we have an event last Friday?
Last Fridays at Wild Days, and then the other event, Mood, we just started, so we don't even have like a set like date, but we know we're gonna
Right.
be doing once a month. It's an R&B party, so it's pretty dope.
I mean, we
Yeah.
know Malcolm as a real talented DJ. What do you do? You just
So I am very multifaceted.
Your face
No,
is
that's
crazy
fine.
right now.
I'm very multifaceted. So I went from
Excuse
being
me, Rose. What's wrong with you?
that's the question.
No, I got this, sis. I got
Thank
this.
you.
So I went from being a PA. I started off doing PA for Broccoli City Festival, like back in the day when they first started. I think some of the performers were from
When Ferg was there the first time.
What year?
her performed. I think that was I
That
can't
was
remember what year.
2018.
Yeah, 2018, and then I think I was there with Nipsey Hussle, and that kind
That
of
was
changed
2018.
my.
Remember that year?
Yeah, that kind of woken up my perspective on like me being in production, and I transitioned from there to fashion. So I used to do like fashion management, fashion styling assistance, which made me move back to New York for that.
Yeah, of
Got
course.
into journalism because of the pandemic, started writing.
Oh, wow.
Got picked up by a company named Black Women in Media, and from
Okay.
there I started doing media correspondence, like a lot of my friends in here, she knows, stage management. So everything, I guess, events related, I was doing. Then I started doing like production consulting. Malcolm was actually one of my first clients that hired me for behind the scenes coverage of him at Broccoli City Festival. And from there, I have the gift of gab. So networking is really my strong suit. And I just, I'm all about giving people their flowers, bringing everybody together. And I'm like, why not do everything? I want to be a mogul, I'm
gotta
here
move
living a
hands to
legacy. Yeah, so I'm trying to carry this legacy and keep it moving.
I like that.
So you're going to
I
see me
like that.
everywhere.
I know, because we saw her at the the Wild Day Eating party.
Eating Hotel.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it was y'all's
So when I
first
saw your
party.
name, I was like, oh, 'cause she DJs too. So I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't-
Yeah, I assumed.
I saw the name on the. I
I
saw Money,
definitely-
Malcolm, you. I was like, okay,
So-
she's a DJ.
No,
I assumed you were a
definitely don't
DJ, but I
DJ.
had never seen you before.
Yeah.
So when we walked up to the stage area, DJs always got a couple girls with them. So I was like,
Oh, for sure.
you're
For
one of
sure.
their girls.
Yikes.
That's crazy you did that. But
Definitely no,
No.
to the DJing part, but definitely yes to also being like hype man as well. So even behind the scenes of like the management and like the event like curating, we talked about it months ago before they had the
Yeah.
event. We sat down literally in a boardroom and was like, this is what they want to map out. These are the numbers that we share. And I'm really good with like just, bringing everybody together, kind of just having the organization of it. And I'm
So
like, all
pulling
right.
an event together is what
pulling
you
the
really,
event
because I
together
noticed that
and-
you were taking a lot of footage.
Yes. So footage, behind the scenes, all of it, like content creation. I mean, right now, like visual storytelling is a big deal. It's like you can talk about doing stuff, but how are people seeing it? And, everyone wants to get paid, which I'm not mad about. But
Right.
it's like, we can have somebody, you could do multiple things, even if you're the manager or
Yeah.
you're the host or the DJ.
Yeah.
Pick up a phone, record, help people out. So that's what I'm here to do. And look pretty doing it. So.
You looked very. I will say that when I saw
If I
you,
gotta
I
be
was
one of the
like, well,
girls,
who is that girl?
Let's
with
do
them? Who
it.
she belongs to? I'm trying to figure it out. But how is it being a woman in the industry where it's like you're automatically associated with a man?
I didn't mean for that because I know it's a lot of men in here, but
There's more women.
I mean, we got stories for days. This is a male. This is.
I count for two.
I started adding. And my math,
like
the
that
math was like.
I count as two, bitch.
Period. And I'm a Gemini, so there's that.
Two. Oh, so
Okay,
then we
so
got
we all
six,
in here.
6 of us in
We
here.
taking over. Period.
Okay.
But yeah, I just feel like it being a male. So I grew up with 3 brothers.
Okay,
and my
so
dad
you're
raised
kinda
me.
used to
So
it,
I'm
yeah.
I'm used to being around like
Boy
male
energy. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
At first, being in this industry, again, it's very male dominated. I've worked with some very like high profile people.
Sure.
And of course, there would be the same thing. Like if it's like a rapper or somebody like, oh, who's this girl? Like, what is she doing? I'm like, y'all don't even know. I'm like, pause on busting my ass, but I'm really like working my ass off.
Yeah, pause that, but keep going.
Sorry, I'm working my ass off. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to like learn. I'm trying to perfect my craft, and I'm really trying to help. So in my eyes, it was always like, oh, I'm just here to help. But when I would hear people talk, they're like, girl, that's not what we think about you. Like, we thought you was fucking so.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, here I go having to prove myself again.
It's hard.
But I just kind of found this confidence because I'm like, I'm always looking for the windows of missing opportunity in any situation. So I'm like, you know what? Bring it on. Like, I like that you're talking, period. Because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm taking care of. I know what I'm a part of. And it's going to get done regardless of whoever feels. People are going to talk all the time. You know, like, who gives a fuck?
How were you able to get yourself kind of not out there, but connected to someone like a Malcolm or working on these projects? Like, did you just start pitching to folks? Were you able to like you said, you were on Broccoli City once and just kind of move from there?
So I would have to, of course, give my flowers to my tribe. It was not all me. A lot of people I've been associated with. I have homegirl Erin, who very much know. She was actually the person that opened the door for me to learn more about the DMV's creative scene, because being from New York is such a big city where everyone, no
It's a
shade,
lot
I love
going
you,
on.
New York, but everyone thinks they're famous.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a lot going
technically,
on.
You can be famous in Brooklyn,
You
but no one knows you in
can.
Harlem.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is that not a fact?
I wouldn't say. So
I know
you-
niggas that have the shit in Queens, but no one knows them in Brooklyn.
Damn, you know what? That's right. You're right about that, because I know a couple niggas like that too.
It is what it is.
I know
It's
a couple
it's a
niggas
big
like
city.
No, it is.
Huge.
So that's the thing. Like, people think because you're in a smaller city, it's easier, but it's actually harder because you guys are all technically like family.
Yeah.
You know, so me coming in as this new person, I'm like, my whole my thought process, not like opportunist wise, but
Sure.
I need to get in good with somebody
Yeah.
that's familiar with the somebodies.
Because DC is very clicked up. And I think that's what people who are in and people who are out can say. And it can go really either way. When the powers that be decide that they don't like you anymore, then it can really go.
For sure.
And I kind of seen that last night when I was at the.
I've seen it on Twitter yesterday.
Joint. I mean, because everybody, people in everybody's camp that was there, I either knew from the go-go or I knew from outside.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, nigga, I ain't seen you in 20 years. Like, bro, I was like, how you been? It's like, okay, so everybody's connected some way with someone else. And
for sure.
The DMV is a small town in that way where we all went to high school together, college together, ran track together, played basketball together. All of us.
Everybody. And, you know, thankfully for me, like growing up in both places, it was kind of, I wouldn't say easy for me to get attention, but.
You so darn cute.
Stop, y'all. Stop.
And she thick. She hiding. she hiding under this little vest and these little jeans. But I done seen that ass in a dress. She look alright
for that.
She look alright. She look alright,
Let's
guys.
blame the pandemic for that. Okay? But no, I feel like I had a family here too, right? And my family has always known me to be just one of those people that just loves friends. Like my grandma, I'm Trini, so I'm Caribbean. So our house,
Just
we
a
grew
social.
up. Yeah, it's like, you know, you make friends, but you don't trust people. And I learned that growing up too, like especially being here. Like I would go back to New York and tell people, like, y'all talking about making it here in New York. No, you making it here in the DMV is hard too because
it's a tough town.
we're a tough crowd.
Yeah, we're tough.
you guys are.
Everybody.
We're not easily impressed.
At all.
Like, because our you know, local business is big business. It's
Yes.
national business. It's international business. So we're just not, you can look anywhere in DC and very easily see a very powerful person or a very, very famous person. So it kind of just, it's hard to impress us.
Yeah.
Like it takes a lot. We're hard on each other. We're hard on outsiders. It's just kind of hard.
But I mean, I can only imagine growing up in a place where the president of the United States is like right up the street.
Right
you know,
here, yeah.
Unknowingly, you guys don't know, like, you know, just.
I hate to tell you, I don't mean shit though.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
We do not care.
y'all don't care, but that's what I'm
We
saying.
was
Like,
gonna-
unconsciously-
It's the same difference as like the UN being in New York.
That's different. UN is different than the
what is that?
than
That's
the United
pretty
States.
big.
pretty fucking
That's the entire world.
It
Also,
is,
New York has
but-
all the. To me, what was more lit in New York is like, hey, so y'all could walk up to Def Jam. Like that felt more lit
So
than the
I
White House.
actually
Walk up
did
to where?
something
Def Jam.
like
When
you
Def
can
Jam
walk
had the
into-
office.
Yeah.
I actually walked
And
into
TRL,
Viacom.
like that
you
was
walked in
super
Viacom?
cool.
I walked into
You walked in
Viacom.
Viacom?
Well,
Yeah.
I walked in and got picked up and kicked out, but that's how I got like a gig. So
Yeah.
somebody seen me and was like, "Oh, she
Yeah.
has."
Charisma,
Clearly she's brave,
tenacity.
yeah.
You got
Yeah.
nowhere like that. I could get a gig.
You know, I mean,
Viacom.
and just the finesse of it all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like here, I kind of learned a little bit of that. Like, you know, you get in where you fit in,
Mm-hmm.
and if somebody tells you no, you knock down a door and go to another door.
Mm-hmm.
And I can honestly say I learned that from here growing up versus New York, because in New York it's like, yeah, we're finessing, but it's in a different way. You know, it's kind of lazy almost, because it's like I'm climbing on the backs of other people's, you know, their
Where out
charisma.
here you
while
really have
here
to
you have to
grind.
like really like
Yeah.
get it on your own, or like you said, impress the people that are around you in a way.
I agree.
I could see that. Yeah, I could
You see that?
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
that. 'Cause- But when you make it in New York, you're basically already a national star.
If you make it. Like I know a guy who's an artist, and he's been an artist for, I mean,
I was about to say, I
like
don't
10
know about
years.
The
that.
little drill rappers.
I
are
don't think
popping
he
like
ever
shit.
made it out of New
Well-
York. He's big in New York, but
I'm saying the little
But-
New York
but-
drill rappers are huge.
But listen to what you're saying. You're just naming one category, which is music. Here it's like
Usher.
artists. There's music. There's DJs. There's, you know what I'm saying?
There's
like
a lot of
there's
different faces.
business. There's businesswomen, businessmen.
Yeah.
So it's like very diverse. In New York, it's like, let's be an artist. Let's be a reality TV star. Let's be, you know, and
That's my lane.
I
Can't wait.
mean, okay, I'm here for it. I want to see you. I want
Yo,
to see.
Big Brother, no time.
Love is Blind? No?
Oh, we're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
I'll wait for later to talk about Love Is Blind. You watched it? Oh, you're hilarious.
That's my show.
Can't wait to.
That's my show.
you
Pitch
know
my-
all we do is watch
So I was like,
TV.
pitch my- I can't wait till Netflix answers my emails. I actually emailed Netflix twice. Like, hey, you should add a next button on Love Is Blind, so when they see the person, they can say,
So I also
I won't go back to the pod.
I create pitches too, so let me know if you need that. I create templates like pitches.
she
I
does.
create
They're
decks
fire.
as well.
They're
so
dope.
anything you
We
need,
just
let me
do
know.
a lot of stuff. I have to talk to you separately offline, Liz. We have to
For
talk
sure.
to her
Now,
separately.
I have a question about this because you said everything you're doing. Y'all have y'all business together. So what
Yeah.
is let's say one of the bigger goals that y'all have planned or want to work on in the near future?
I'm gonna let Malcolm start that off.
I mean, obviously this is a change because this is coming off of, we did Joy Club for how many years?
I can't find my chain.
You lost your chain?
Ooh.
I told Aunt, like,
Y'all
I told
niggas
her,
got
Ooh.
Y'all got chains? Like, no, I'm
Okay.
playing.
I felt the same way. When I found out he
Listen.
got a chain, I didn't get a chain. I
Hey,
don't
look,
have a chain.
hey, look.
But I also said I was only taking, I ain't taking sterling silver. I'm taking ice. So
Period.
you know
All
that.
right, so here's
You know
my
that.
problem with the
I thought
chains.
it was in the
You know
chain. I
that.
thought it was
This
in
is
the
why nobody's gotten a chain in a minute. So first off, I don't know if you know, my chain got robbed.
Yeah, I remember you told me about that.
Yeah, my chain got robbed
Yeah.
by somebody that already had a chain.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
I heard about that.
So
Yikes. What type of...
That shit was
Family.
bad. The funny thing is,
Family.
funny thing is, I seen him out with it that night that he took it, and he was like, yeah. I was like, oh, Malcolm let you wear it. Shit, like, yeah, you know.
Did it have your name on it or something?
Nah,
it
so
said Joy Club on it, but
Okay.
mine
there's
was-
different
mine was one that's
sizes.
specific though.
there's different
Okay,
sizes.
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. And so there's different sizes, different colors.
Yeah.
And so you
Slight
kind of knew
variation.
who had what.
Yeah.
And so I didn't even know
Okay.
You had like the rose gold big motherfucker joint.
It wasn't rose
Was it
gold.
rose
It was
gold?
just gold. I think it was 10 karat, 14
Okay, but
karat.
it was like the biggest logo though.
Yeah,
it was like the
but it
biggest
was
one.
like it was the big
Yikes.
body joint. So I didn't even find out until his mom called me and was like, "Yo, did you know that so and so has your chain?" I was like,
Not
nah.
mom.
I did
Once
not
the
know.
moms get
Mom
involved,
wasn't
you
playing
kinda
about
gotta-
I seen him out there.
right.
I guess I seen him out there, and I was like, nigga, I thought you let him wear it.
Damn.
I didn't mind. It was the principle of like, damn, bro.
Still did.
Like, I know you got one. Like, and if you wanted it, just say
Business
something.
101.
But-
Work with people you could trust.
The chains have always been the messiest thing, and so for you to lose it is like,
It's been lit.
it's actually a blessing in disguise.
Why are the chains messy?
The chains are messy because people want chains and they don't know. I still to this day don't know what the qualification is for a chain or not a chain.
Why would
because,
someone who's not in Joy Club want a
I have
chain?
no idea. Why did you
there's
want a
people
chain?
in there. There were people.
Fuck you.
There are people within Joy Club that did not get chains.
That's fine.
So it became a issue of obviously like, okay, this person has this, why I
Ooh,
don't
I
have
gotta
this,
calm down.
and that created more dissension and more kind of just like family issues that we didn't really need to
My
have.
dumbass.
Yeah.
I'm just
I was
walking in.
saying, you got
and
this idiot.
And I walked in there like, I get Dre, huh?
It's
Okay.
like you're certified.
Alright,
so-
they
like
know
when you
what's
got the
up.
Rockefeller
Yeah,
chain, you
yeah.
know?
There you go. And everyone, I still want a Rockefeller
I
chain.
still want one.
I'm just saying.
One of my girlfriends used to date one of them, and so she took his and would like
See?
break it around for
Why
us.
would she?
to, like,
Why would she
that.
want that? She's not in Rockefeller.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
Malcolm.
pretty big deal.
Yeah, so
saying,
you lost
right.
it is crazy.
The funny thing
I
is,
gave mine away.
Misplaced.
it was.
Placed it,
It's.
okay.
I know where it's somewhere in that house.
We gotta put an Apple tag on that, John.
That could be a good person. That could be.
Oh, wow.
She throws a lot of shit away that she sees laying around.
Oh, so she could think
chains?
it's like a party favor, you know, and just.
Because
Yikes.
I definitely like, man, like, that night,
Ooh,
so-and-so
I
picked me
could
up.
definitely see that
someone
happening.
so picked me up. I was like, you had it on. I was like,
As long as it didn't end up on somebody else's neck and they just walk. Because the first time that we got chains, that ended up happening.
somebody got robbed
Oh
like
my
that.
No,
God.
somebody ended up putting the chain on somebody else, and I'm like, this is not what we're doing here. Like just putting chains on random people in the
Who needs
party
a
and walking
refresher?
around.
Well,
Yeah, it's not what we.
we
finna
don't
do.
have chains, so that
Yeah,
won't
but-
be
Yeah,
a
so
problem.
back to our business goals.
Yeah.
Sorry, we got distracted. I think at this point is just to provide something that's a little bit different. Joy Club was what it was, and for its time, and obviously I slowed down and picked up what he picked up. Setfire picked up. Setfire been
Setfire's
repping
guy.
like Setfire deserve a chain. I've been
He does.
saying
He
that.
deserves. You should have gave him the chain. Your chain.
That's a whole different story. I tried to give away a chain just to see what would happen, and then that got all mixed up. But at this point, like Money contacted me to even do the first party, which was the R&B party. I ended up starting up at Wild Days because we already had a connection. Wild Days already
Yeah.
had a good relationship,
Yeah.
so it was like we just trying to have a good time, trying to provide something that's a little bit different. Obviously, with nightlife, it's not that much different. Let's be for real. You go to one party, you go to the next. Pretty
Yeah.
much the same thing, but we can at least provide a different paint stroke that's going to, like, allow people to have fun, allow people to have a good time. It's called Worldwide Jams. We're trying to do all different types of music. We're trying to elevate it to probably be something that's more of a touring thing and not just local to
Right.
here. And have fun.
Right. And for me, coming into this, like, again, I'm very big on giving people their flowers where it's due. Me knowing Malcolm for some time, but also seeing Money do his thing over the years as well, especially with DMV artists. I just felt like it was the perfect way to put two goats on one stage and have them mixing together. I mean, because we, like you said, we can compare this to the party scene, but you don't see it that often. You know, you don't see it enough. So for me, it's like, okay, this is something a little bit different here. You know, like let's give them their time to shine. And also, like, even if we're inviting like guest DJs to come in as well and do their thing, and, you know, just having it in a space where we have Eden, somewhere that's a little more, even though there's parties that go on Wild Days all the time, it's more like this is more cultivated, and eventually just seeing where it kind of grows, seeing what it grows into. Right. Like he said, a world tour, hopefully can take it to New York as well, get New York familiar with what everybody's doing here, if they not already are, and just having like a networking space, a peaceful kind of fun.
We just trying to have a good time.
We're just trying to have a good time.
We're not trying to do too much.
Yeah, that's the one. Just trying to have a good time.
And to give flowers also to Rose, I gotta tell the whole backstory because I didn't even realize you was a PA at that show, which is crazy. But shout out to Rose because her consistent nature in terms of like actually standing on business and getting stuff done is the reason why, you know, out of all the people we could have worked with, it made sense. Like, all right, cool. I got money. Let me also go get Rose. I met you years ago, and I actually introduced you to Damo. Like when I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I do remember that. So I remember.
And that was like, I think it might have been around the same time, but Damo had Girla kind of going and popping, and I felt like it made more sense for y'all to connect. Yeah. Because Damo's an OG in the industry, and she been doing her thing, and as a woman, it made more sense for like woman to woman to have that experience versus like me kind of like.
Yeah, for sure.
Pull you into the game, but you stay so consistent that we ended up relinking again that it worked out. So
yeah, for sure. I just feel like everything is full circle. You know, it's like a full circle moment. Like he said, that's a whole nother story too. When he met me, I was on the midst of me doing my many things. I actually had a podcast at Eden Hotel. So that's my relations with Eden Hotel.
They do have a space.
And we would use their space, and, you know, running into Malcolm. I'm a big fan of music too. I've always, my dream really was to be an A&R. So I'm like, if I can, I know.
I had that dream too.
We all did. But you know what's crazy? A lot of my good friends are in the music industry, and I was talking to one of my friends as a producer, and him and I were having this conversation about how, like, producers are getting their flowers now, but like A&Rs is kind of like a thing in the past because the fans are the A&Rs now. So you're competing with the fan sounds. It's like, they not, you know, money wise, like you know what, maybe that dream is deferred for a reason. You know, let's do something else. So that's where I'm at with it.
Okay, let's go ahead and get you said the refreshers, right?
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Pass it around.
This is gonna be a safe episode, or are we?
Oh no, we just got finished with that part.
All right, cool.
So
it's
now we get it's all downhill from here.
All right, cool.
Okay, pull you up. You know, I got short arms, so I'm gonna just pass the bottle. But yeah, and shout out to Money for not being here.
Yeah, we tried to make it happen, but
don't.
What?
Don't ever like we can't.
Like we tried, like we really like. She was like, "You don't want to call him," and I was like, "He's not gonna make it."
I'm glad.
I'm like an auntie. Like, let's call and make sure people are.
He said, "Call, make sure he's okay."
Yeah, like listen, and he's just like, no.
Money, me and Money.
Basically on the same accords.
Me and Money can't be in the same room together typically.
Because of excessive drinking.
Yeah. We would die early death.
Oh God.
Excessive drinking. That's all.
Yeah. We don't know how to tell each other no when it comes to drinking. For some reason. I
keep telling you to come to the dark side.
No, we're good. What's that?
Smoke.
Oh yeah, I don't do that.
Oh no.
And also I'm on probation, so I can't do that either. If
it's not illegal.
For niggas that
for
have
someone
for
who's
niggas
on probation,
that are on probation,
I think it's
I have to pee. So
I don't think it's the
not
right
that
idea.
legal yet.
I didn't suggest that to you again. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
All good.
And smoking sucks.
All right, so we got the drinks going, right?
Drinks.
You got drinks? All right, so Judge, you ready?
Yeah.
So it's about that time of our podcast when we get to our truth or shot questions.
All right.
Yeah. So
okay, so you're new to the show. So Malcolm's been through this before. So I guess we'll split them kind of, sort of. But truth or shot, Your favorite porn category.
You don't have to answer.
Oh yeah, the rules are if you don't want to answer, you gotta take a shot. You
Yeah.
gotta drink.
That's I mean, truth is pretty
Oh.
straightforward rules.
Yeah, but you gotta make sure they know.
I don't mind.
please.
BBC for sure.
BBC.
That's
what
it.
what
Billionaire Boys Club.
Do we not know? Are we not?
No, I'm just. I know. We know. We're
Okay.
pretty.
Okay.
You just go there and BBC.
That's it.
And
That's
whatever-
all I
whatever
gotta
pop-
put in.
Right, no,
I
it's-
mean, but I don't like. This might be bad.
It's
but
not bad.
I don't like watching
white people.
yellow people.
Yeah.
I call them yellow people
Yeah,
have
yeah.
sex. So
Yeah.
I'll be specific and say BBB,
Yeah.
BBC,
BBB.
Ebony.
Yeah.
Okay.
BBC,
I
Ebony.
never heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay, there you
Because
go.
then you could get mixed if it's
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, it's too much
I'm
pink.
Dr. Umar over here.
Dr. Umar.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's me.
True for shot.
Go ahead.
Well, we're splitting it. So Malcolm about to go then, right?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. No, you do Malcolm. Now I'll go back to her. I'll get 2 questions for her, and you.
Okay, sorry.
If you about to ask something for Malcolm, because Malcolm has
was
done this
crazy.
shit already, and he has answered these questions. So.
I might have different answers. It's a different season.
Okay, we did this one last time, and Paco Panama got stuck.
All right.
Truth or shot, toes or ass.
Yeah. So what would you rather
got-
do? Suck toes or eat ass?
You got stuck on that one.
Both.
You would rather do both?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You've grown up all these years, my man.
That wasn't me. I don't know if you remember the last. That wasn't me. That was the other episode. Remember, because y'all asked me. I remember. I think it was last time Ty did the episode, and he was like, "Nah, I'm not into that."
Oh, because he's Jamaican.
Yeah, and I was
he's,
just like,
he's from Bahamas.
Nah, Ty Jamaican.
He's not Jamaican.
he's.
West Indian.
I don't know exactly what he is,
We had this whole conversation last week.
Okay, my bad.
but yeah, no, that's never been an issue.
Okay, next. Are you ready?
No, right.
All right, go
Here
ahead.
we go. Oh, all right. True for shot. What was the most
Oh, I
embarrassing?
got a good one.
Okay. What was the most embarrassing thing that happened to you during sex?
Ooh.
Child.
I can think
Oh,
of
it looks like you
one,
got a
but
story.
yeah.
I mean, Lord. Okay, let me think.
The drink is there.
All right, so it's not gonna be too crazy, but it's just a hair. It's a black girl hair thing.
Yeah.
I had clip-ins on,
You
and
pulled your clip-ins
all
out?
of them came out.
That's not that bad.
Yeah,
that
I've had
crazy.
worse. I've
Yeah.
actually pulled somebody's hair, and I didn't know that was a sock bun, so I took the sock. I pulled off her sock bun.
Oh, you're dead wrong. for
I
that.
did- well,
Why
she
are
should-
you even pulling a bun?
Well, I'm hitting it from the back.
Oh, so
and
you
I'm
got to get some traction.
So I'm pulling it. I'm thinking like
Wow.
normally I pull hair and it just came out of my hand. I was like, ugh, and just kept going. Just tossed it across the room. Fuck it.
It's the for me, but yeah, that's like that was very and then it was painful because clip-ins clip to your scalp, so you're ripping.
It's really pulling out of your hair.
yeah.
That's pretty tame. You have a good life. You've had too much embarrassing things.
That's actually not really embarrassing.
not
because they're and then clip-ins are fun. You know
I'll
what I
be
mean?
honest
It's not
with you.
like it's your sewn in or a
That-
wig. You know what I mean? Clip-ins are like playful.
that
so.
person probably he probably does not remember that at all.
No,
He's
that's
like,
not
yeah,
bad. That's
cool.
not embarrassing.
I don't
Okay.
remember that.
I don't care.
Embarrassing is like, oh man.
The white sheets.
Share, do tell.
We
Ooh.
only got to bring
That's
that
old.
story.
I'm
We ain't
trying
bring
to
that
think.
story
Do I
again.
have a new embarrassing one? I don't think I have a new embarrassing
We
one.
cut out the one. We got one now. I found out my boy. We cut out that one.
Yeah, that wasn't my embarrassment.
No, he was embarrassed.
He's
He
embarrassed.
should have been embarrassed. He
He should be
probably,
very
he probably
embarrassed.
just
Oh,
Doesn't
God.
recall any of it.
never happened.
I think one that was oh yeah. Okay, so one embarrassing one. I was doing like a vaginal like cleanse detox thing. You know when you put those things in.
Yeah. Yikes.
Put one in, forgot, and had sex, and it came out during and it was not because it pulls everything out of your cooch, so it doesn't
Yeah.
look.
Does smell
Ooh.
good.
Doesn't smell particularly good.
How did you forget that it was?
Thank you for asking a hard and hitting question.
All right, so I know another. So yes,
Because I can't
forgot
ask that.
because
I'm not a girl.
it was like an overnight thing, and then they came in the
Okay.
morning, and I was like, I forgot. But I know somebody
Damn.
who, and it's so sad because she's a nice girl and she's not like this at all.
Okay.
But a nigga was eating her pussy, and the condom came out from last time.
You know what? I actually heard.
I've had that happen to me before.
You had that happen to you?
Was it,
Story
was it his?
It was not his.
No,
Oh,
I
man.
was
Oh,
having
wait,
sex with a
hold
girl,
on.
and the other condom came out.
Not your condom.
No, another one.
What did you do?
How did you manage?
Yeah.
I kind of looked down. I was like, "Did you know? Like, this is."
This is in here.
I'm pretty trifling because if I'm already fucking, I'm like, well, that's just. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this out.
I mean, I did, but
I'm gonna finish this out. Fuck it.
I mean, there's two
I
condoms
gotta see it
present.
through.
So,
it's
yeah.
it
Gotta
was just
see it
kind of
through.
like, okay, cool.
I'm
Okay, but in all fairness,
Yeah.
how recently had you just had sex?
Before that,
Yeah.
I don't know.
probably a long time ago.
Cap.
Niggas
Don't try
be
and make it
knowing.
seem
Right, I was
like
saying, niggas be
she had
knowing.
sex 2 days ago and you hadn't had sex in 2 months. Shut the fuck
Exactly.
up. Get the fuck out. of
You
here.
asked me a question.
Well,
I
then
don't know. I
he
genuinely
didn't pull up
don't
to her
know.
house with you condom on.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a little bit different.
Fuck.
That's-
Like, yeah, I had sex last night, but here, I got the condom still on. Let's go get it going.
Wow.
I came pre-ready.
Okay. So this is the thing. Can you smell when a guy has had a condom on recently?
Yes,
I can smell it,
absolutely.
yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
I've smelled
It has a
It has a
distinct
very
I was in
flavor.
a
distinct odor.
relationship for a long time, so
Yeah.
I would do that. I would smell him before we have sex.
We saw that on Baby Boy and thought that shit would work.
No, I don't even remember that part on Baby
What?
Boy.
Yeah.
Then she's like, let me smell your
There's
dick.
so
or something
many
like,
like
that.
deleted scenes from that movie.
Not smell your.
It's not a deleted
I don't know how to
That's
explain
like one
it.
of the main
Well,
shit.
Like, man,
I don't remember that, but I
I don't
just
know
would
how to
do
explain it, but the dick has a very specific smell.
Even if at the
Yeah.
shower or something.
Yes, when
and
it's been
the
out
balls,
there.
like if the balls
out there.
are, I think if they're like
Empty.
empty, yeah, you could tell they have. Yeah,
You know, we re-up pretty fast, right?
it doesn't matter.
I would just say
It doesn't matter.
we can relieve and
Your balls refill fast?
yes,
I don't understand.
it
I don't
keeps
understand.
going.
How-
It doesn't
okay.
stop.
it's a regeneration
It just keeps going.
of the fluid. It takes like I forget how much time it takes, but it don't take.
It's
that
not
much.
I
fast.
have
It's not. It's
questions,
not. It's
actually.
not.
Right, I'm like
It's not a long
curious.
time.
I got
It don't take
questions.
that much.
It
I
doesn't
have
take a long
questions.
time.
Okay, so the balls.
Can you see that happening?
Yeah. Are the balls
Can
in your?
we?
Wait.
We're not watching first and foremost.
I mean, why
But
not?
you can't tell
I
when your
wanna-
balls fill up.
Right.
No, I mean
No.
we're just sitting here
Not
having a
unless-
conversation with you, and
unless-
it's the
that's
body
actually-
is working.
That's a good question. If you go an extended period of time,
Oh, yeah.
yes, but you're talking like 2-3 months.
Of not relieving your
Like
balls,
not nothing.
Like-
at
then
all.
your balls will be engorged.
So you have to believe yourself.
I mean, if you don't
basically.
use it, you will lose it.
That's what wet dreams are, guys.
Wow.
If y'all didn't.
What?
I
I
think
mean, with
I
wet
know.
Who
dreams.
came
That,
up with this analogy? I never.
no,
learned this.
that is how wet dreams happen. I've never.
you have too much buildup, and it just.
It's
One-
literally there's
I've
no
never,
place.
I
for it to
never
go.
had a wet dream in my life until I went to college and I was staying in my cousin's house and I was like, I don't feel comfortable here, so I just didn't jerk off like a day, like a month.
That's all it takes is a day.
it was a month.
Oh, okay.
It was like a month, and then I fell asleep on the couch and I woke up. I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, this is embarrassing.
Wow.
To be fair, I was still 17 at the time because I turned 18 in college.
Oh my god.
But I went from,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
but I
laugh.
went from jerking off at least twice a day. I had to get it out, and then I went to college and I was like,
Truth or shot? How often do y'all masturbate?
yeah, jerked off twice a day, and had sex like that.
I'm down to 0.
You don't masturbate. He's weird.
So what do you do? Then I mean, with the build up, but aren't you supposed to though?
Are you supposed to?
Yeah,
Is
because
it like a requirement?
No, because you have to
No.
release that energy. I do
That's
agree
what
with
I'm
you there.
saying.
Yeah.
Like-
No, I just.
I mean,
Are you doing semen retention?
I'm just living.
I know.
just living.
I know. For me, if I'm about to go outside, I don't want to be horny man. No one likes horny man in the club.
Yeah.
So I have to get it out.
Not at all. We don't like
Exactly.
horny man.
No
in
one
the
wants to
club.
creep man in the
Because
club.
you're too pressed. You
Yeah,
too
like,
hey,
what's
close,
up, baby?
you're
Like, no,
too-
yeah.
get it out.
We don't
Now
want
you
that.
chilling.
feel you
like,
on my
cool.
thigh. Like just
Being cool
relax.
because you already got the energy out. You need, I'm good.
Child. I think for me, you know, I always feel like somebody's watching me, so I can't.
masturbate.
Who's like your dad?
Like God?
Like yeah.
Like I don't know. I just feel
Sky
like
Daddy.
I used to go through that too.
it's just that
Sky Daddy's
feeling
out there like, what
it's
you
just that
doing?
feeling like
Yeah.
there's like an entity somewhere, and it's just like I don't want to do this.
I think
anymore.
that's for women specifically, though,
Yeah.
No, it's
because
not.
we get a lot of shame
Yeah, we
around
do.
sex, our bodies, exploring, masturbation, where men are just.
unless you're just that
encouraged.
much of a freak.
But that's even saying that, right? Like
Yeah.
you don't have to be a freak to masturbate, but for women, it's
Right.
like, you know what I mean?
No, but what I mean is, it's like if you just don't care at all.
Oh,
like, you know,
sure.
like you're just like, oh, I'll just do this wherever. Because, you know, some women go to the
Oh.
bathroom. They, you know,
Oh
all of
yeah,
that.
I think that's more
can't.
a compulsion.
It could be.
Yeah, I ain't never masturbated in no public bathroom. It
neither.
ain't never that deep.
Me neither.
I know you have.
Yeah, guys, I mean, clearly you're set up different.
I know
so
you
I
have.
guess,
So
No?
I'm not judging you. You know that much.
Damn.
You know that much.
As long as it wasn't a gas station, we good.
Oh no, well that's dirty.
That's
Yeah, that's where it gets dirty.
Oh, okay.
I mean, people do that.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Sometimes, you know, somebody tells you to go to the bathroom in a dive bar on 8th Street, and you say, "No, I'm going to the bathroom."
Truth or shot
Who's
for
turn?
Rose.
Oh,
Cheapest date you've ever been on?
Lord. Oh Lord.
We've heard some stories.
Y'all are gonna laugh so hard. All right.
Good.
So when I first moved out here,
Oh,
My-
so it was
my-
here, not in New York.
it was definitely here.
Shit.
it's our fault.
But the
already
guy,
losing.
the guy was from New York. It's
Yeah.
my
Okay,
ex.
okay.
So this is my ex. Shout out to him. I was with for a long time, and I was not old enough to drink yet.
Okay.
So, you know, he's a little older, maybe like 3 years older than me. He was going to
Sure.
Howard. I was,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. And he's like, yeah, I want to take you on a date. I really want to show you how much I like you. I've never been on a date prior to him. I'm like
Word.
17.
She was young. She said she
I was like
young.
17.
Yeah.
I didn't go on no dates. I was in the house.
She was still young.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm telling my best friend, you know, I'm about to get dressed up. He takes me to this beautiful place in Gallery Place.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, this area is so nice. And mind you, I'm still new. I don't
Maybe
really
Beautiful
know.
place and gallery
So
place.
she might
She
be
said
by,
she's new.
no,
She's new.
No.
I'm gonna end up telling
Let
you
her
where the
finish.
place
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
So
yeah,
let me
finish.
break it down. So we get in this place. He's like, you know, have you ever drank before? I'm like, you know, I've had shandies, you know, little
Yeah.
stuff growing up.
Wine
and I go to
mixers,
parties, whatever.
yeah.
He gets this picture of sangria.
Oh.
So I'm 17. That's impressive. You know, I'm like, he has.
It's like
money.
buying
know
a
what this
bottle.
is.
Yeah, I'm like,
like
he
buying
has,
a bottle.
You know what he's
I
saying,
know
right?
exactly.
All right, so is it connecting now? Are you understanding? I go here sometimes now to get my lunch, and I laugh every time I go. So, anyways, we're in there, you know, we're vibing. He's like, you know, I'm gonna get you some drinks, I'm gonna get you some food. Order what you want. He's like, if you want a half a chicken, quarter chicken. I'm like, I want it all, right? But mind you,
Did you
Are
say-
you in Nando's?
Have a chicken, quarter chicken, eh?
I'm in fucking
You're in
Nando's.
Nando's.
Actually, I was going a little bit better and saying Rosa Mexicana.
No, that's a good one.
No, I don't even know if that was that there.
Yeah,
It's been-
Rosa
it's been-
Mexicana's been
it's
there.
been there for
It's
So-
been there
ages.
since day one.
But
Yeah.
listen, but see, that's why I'm like, I feel like when it comes to dating, right? It's all about your maturity, right? Because and it's all about
Yeah.
the time. Back then, I appreciated that. Now I'm like, I've always thought like, damn, this nigga finesse. He really took me to Nando's and locked me down.
Okay, so here's the thing, right?
And he was giving you
Wait,
drinks
wait,
under,
wait.
under the age of 21. That is a
well,
felony.
that part.
Let's skip that. Let's skip that.
We're gonna cut that.
Cut- yeah, I think 17 on 17. I think Nando's is appropriate.
18 on 17.
Yeah.
He wasn't 17.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's
was
why
21.
He was
it yeah.
21.
So he could have done a bit better.
He knew what
Wow,
his
he was-
cheap ass was doing.
He said you could order
But
whatever you want.
But no, he'll tell
Quarter
you.
chicken, half a chicken.
Listen,
Hey!
no, but see, but you know what that did for me? It opened up the window.
Quarter brick,
chicken,
half a brick.
But what that did was it opened up the doors for my like high
Your eyes,
maintenance.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, if this was the first date, what's the next one? Are they gonna have champagne? Are they gonna have another, picture?
Not if you're
Now
starting
you
at Nando's.
created-
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Back then.
I
back
mean,
then. Yeah,
coming
yeah,
from
yeah,
Brooklyn,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a far walk.
Okay.
We was going to the corner store, so
I know
getting
that.
like
Yeah, yeah.
chopped cheese. So a Nando's
Beautiful.
like
I
picture.
love the chopped cheese,
Hey,
though.
you saw
The
all
chopped
the
cheese
DC folks were like,
Yeah, the Nando's.
chopped cheese
I mean,
lit.
it was good,
sounds like a
right?
date
But that's not a date though. So for me, I'm like, wow, I'm dining in. I'm
yeah,
sitting down.
sitting down.
Like,
Because
niggas
you
in
do
Brooklyn
dine
never did
in
this
at
for me.
Nando's.
Right.
Nando's is a nice, fast, casual plot. Because you do sit
Yeah.
down and they bring the food to the table.
And I'm sure the meal, the whole thing was a good maybe like $25.99.
About.
What year was this?
It was at least
We're
10
not
years
gonna
ago.
tell my
so-
age,
Okay.
but it was a little minute ago.
Yeah.
Well, it was like 20 teens. I'm just trying to think of inflation.
Yeah, 20 teens. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not that old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was definitely when the quarter chicken was $14.99.
Yeah, about to
Yeah.
say.
And not like it is now at $28.99.
Yeah,
so
and every time I go, I just went the other day. I'm like, damn, y'all getting
it's
expensive.
expensive. I was on the phone with this one and at Chick-fil-A and spent how much?
Was it Chick-fil-A?
Where we were on the phone. Remember
No,
you
that-
sent me the
you said-
bread?
I thought it was somewhere else. She got fucking fries and mashed potatoes. They got mashed potatoes at Chick-fil-A.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. We were at Popeyes.
There we go.
Who's that Popeye?
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's her.
that
Like,
was my
wait,
my
that's a
cheap
lot of
date.
starch.
And so I was like, that was a cheap date.
It was cheap, but this is 17. This is a
Hear me out.
teenager.
That's actually on the list of the cheap dates that we have heard on this
It's actually
podcast.
not that
Oh,
bad.
wow.
We've heard drive around.
With a bottle.
Oh no.
We've
I'm
heard
not that
Wendy's 4 for 4.
4 for 4.
No.
We've
No.
heard
That's a lot.
drive around.
Yeah.
Drive
No.
around.
You know, I have cousins who are like younger now, and they're like telling me they're going to Mastro's and Ruth Chris.
Jesus
Ooh,
Christ.
So
I know
I'm
that's
always
right.
looking at the times like, you niggas are lucky.
Stepping it the fuck up.
Y'all niggas is like, because these little girls is not playing with y'all.
And that's the thing that I think is kind of, and I have this because I have a teenager, have this conversation a lot, that there's not a lot of space anymore for young people.
Boom.
There's no more like teen magazines. There's no more teen
Nothing.
shows. There's no more kind of teeny bop music. There's not a lot of age appropriate fun.
It's not
Yeah.
even Go-Go's.
There's
Yeah,
not.
we had to go. Even though
You had Go-Go's.
You had the Go-Go's, you had the underage
It
club,
was.
you know, the under 20, the
Yeah,
teen
yeah, yeah.
clubs.
We had the, yeah.
What was it, polyesters and
I was on the go-go the whole time.
okay, yeah. But for us
Wow.
Moco folks, like we had the teen clubs.
Yeah, the
you
basement
know?
parties.
Oh, the
You guys
basement
did
parties
that,
was lit.
right?
Yeah,
I remember the
yeah,
basement
yeah.
parties.
Of course.
Good old time.
They don't have
Shout out to Lance
They
House.
don't have any of those.
Yeah.
They're on the same internet we're on. They watch the
Exactly.
same TV shows
Crazy.
we watch. They wear the same, clothes we do.
Mhm.
And so to your point, I don't think you should be dating at 24 anyway. But if
Yeah.
you are dating at 24, get everything you can. But I don't think a man who's 24 should be looked at as less than a man because he can't go to Mastro's.
Yeah. I
You
agree.
know?
I agree.
Because you're also like kind of a child. You know what I mean?
That's
Fresh out of
true.
college. Just got the first gig fresh out of college. You ain't making that
It's a
much.
lot of money. Mastro's
Unless
is
you're
a
in
lot
the
of money.
NBA or unless
Yeah.
you're in the
Oh, yeah,
NFL or you're
Sure.
a rapper, but
Sure.
9 times out of 10, and that's
Or a
another
scammer.
thing.
Scammers,
That
they get it.
too.
Or
They
a
get it.
scammer.
That too.
It's a good
but
time before a good 4 or 5 years. You're gonna have a good 4 or 5 years.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Have
gotta
fun
sit down for
while
about
you
10.
can, right? Have fun while you can. But like in reality, it's like I would just like to your teenager, it's okay to be young. Like
To
it's
have
okay to
fun,
be
yeah.
broke. It's okay to.
Yeah.
That's where you get your most like creative juices going.
Yeah, she's
you know?
still like one thing I will say. She's still a kid, so she still
That's
shops
good.
at like Sheen and Pretty Little Things. But
We had
that's with
Forever 21,
exactly.
you know?
I still
Yeah.
will pick up a thing or two from Forever. 'cause
Same,
it's
same. I have a
still-
jacket in the house.
Yeah, it's still cute.
Mhm.
She's still a kid, which I appreciate. So she doesn't
Yeah.
ask for like, well, she does have some foam runners and she has some Yeezys, but like she doesn't ask for like, the Balenciaga shoes, or she
Right.
doesn't ask for like, she asks for some shit.
Yeah.
But it's like it's not that high level. Like she don't want no rude hoodie. She wants like an essentials hoodie.
right.
You know what I mean?
I
Like it's still
mean,
kind of age
I got my
appropriate.
first never full Louis bag literally last year.
Ooh, Yeah.
And I'm in this store. I'm in the store. It's a young girl. I could tell they were young by the way they were talking.
yeah.
And she's just like, "Yeah, I'm getting my third bag."
Damn.
And I kind of just, I had to like, you know what I'm saying? I had to act like, this is my third bag too.
It's
So
my
I'm
little,
like,
it's my little work
I'm
bag.
just getting a never full, but
Uh-huh.
I'm so excited. But I'm just
Yeah.
thinking like, damn, like y'all already moving
here.
so fast.
And
You're not gonna appreciate this.
And that's, but
when you
I
get
think the other
older.
side of it from being a parent. So
Yeah.
for me, it's more of I like to show my daughter what's possible, and more so what you can do on your own.
Yeah.
Like, for her birthday when she was, when she turned 13,
Mm-hmm.
we went to Miami. We had dinner at
Oh,
the
wow.
Versace mansion. We
Ooh.
were poolside. Like, mama don't play no
That's
games.
fire.
But, but we walked the strip. And I was like,
Mhm.
this is where typically kids, spring
Come
break,
and
they
get
come
lit.
right here.
Right. This is where everything
And there's
happens.
like 4 of you girls in one of these
Yeah.
little rinky-dink hotels, and everybody's standing right here on the beach, just
That's it.
standing. And this
That's
is
the
like,
vibe.
That's a good time.
yeah.
Very good time.
When you-
I was like, this
Good
is
old
what,
broke-
and she'll
Yeah,
get
good old
there
broke fun.
when it happens.
and I was like,
you
this
know?
is what, and she was kind of like, well, what are they doing? And I was like, they're just
Standing
hanging
around.
out.
Aw,
Everybody just
yeah.
hangs out.
Until
like,
they find a move or somebody's like, hey,
exactly.
it's happy hour over there on
on
Right.
Wet
Collins.
Willie's,
Right,
right? You know what I
right.
mean?
Wet Willie's,
Like,
Fat
and that was the
Tuesdays,
vibe.
All right,
Yeah.
bet. I got
Like,
a
I
good
want her to
$40.
know.
Yeah,
Exactly. Like, I
yeah.
want her to know, like, because Versace Mansion is on the strip. So I want you
Right.
to know, like, you could do that too, but this
Yeah.
is also what everybody else is doing.
Right,
So you need to be
exactly.
able to kind of,
exposing you to the high maintenance stuff, but also letting you know like you can still
Have fun here.
gravitate here, and
Yeah.
and that kind of creates the versatility. Like she can just adapt to any environment she's
Anything.
put in.
She's with me
You
all the
know?
time, so she rolls.
So you're
yeah.
you're doing the right thing by doing that, because there's a level of exposing them to too much, but but also not telling them the truth.
Right.
And I also kept in mind, like, even though I'm always every day, I feel like an auntie. I'm like, this is too grown. I'm also thinking about like the era we live in now too.
It's very grown.
You can't,
It's very
because then
grown.
they'll have
Too
like social
sheltered.
anxiety too, and like they'll be made fun of at school. So you have to kind of like find that balance. Don't get them the Balenciagas, but damn, get them, like you said, a Yeezy or something. Don't have them in
Yeezy.
church shoes.
Like she got the little.
Don't have them in Payless like us.
The little exactly. She
You
got
know?
the Marc Jacobs camera bag, and she
I
got
love
she
that.
got 2 Telfar bag. Telfar.
Telfar, yeah.
Telfar.
Yeah, that's it.
Telfar.
She got
Tel-
2
yeah.
Telfar
yeah.
bags. She got age appropriate stuff.
Okay, I like that.
So
I love
she
it.
still looks good and has all the fly shit, but it's an appropriateness issue. But yeah, how did we get here?
Don't know. You want to end out truth or shot? Because we got some other things.
Truth or shot? Most expensive date you've been on?
Pineapples and Pearls. So, well, actually, it was David Yerman and then Pineapples and Pearls.
I don't even know what that is.
David Yerman is a jewelry designer. You've seen his bracelets before.
Okay, period.
You've seen them.
Okay.
If I show it to you, you'll be like, oh yeah, I know what that is.
So you went on a date in the store?
So
Get into it.
Yeah, okay, I'm here
that
for it.
was the beginning part of the date. It was shopping and dinner. But that's kind of always been like my thing, going back to high school. So
Going back
This
to high
is
school.
good information. Good to know.
Going back to high
Good.
school.
Going back to high school, this nigga took bitches shopping and
just upgraded the restaurant.
Hey, look,
Good
look,
to
look.
know. Good
The
to
game.
know.
We talked about this on the show a lot. Everybody knows their game.
That's true.
That is true.
That's
That
your
is
game.
true.
I
That's your game.
was just the funny guy.
I sure did.
I wasn't that funny.
The funny guy, it always worked for me. I was a funny guy, and I was in a go-go band, and I was play sports. It worked.
It's
Don't
gotta-
the jokes keep,
Nah.
don't the jokes,
Okay.
like, don't you keep laughing?
But
I'm
you,
in there.
but did you court the woman though? Like ever? Okay. Okay.
I like to go out.
Okay.
I can't stay in the
He
house.
likes to have fun. He's a
Okay.
very social person. So he'll
Okay.
take you on a date
But
because he
it's gonna be-
genuinely just wants to hang out and go out.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long date, though.
It's a marathon date. He's like let's hit this bar, let's hit this bar. Okay, you need to eat. Let's stop and
Okay,
grab
I
some
see,
food.
I see,
Yeah,
I
Let's
bar
go
hop.
hang
My-
out here.
My dates are bar hops.
I don't know. I mean, are you like trying to get them lit? Like
No, I don't. I mean, if you're too drunk, I'm done.
Okay.
I don't plan. We talked about this on the show as well.
Uh-huh.
I never think I'm gonna have sex.
Okay.
I actually want to have fun because if I think I'm about to have sex, I don't get sex. So I just go with the flow.
So your thought process, let me not think about it.
No, my
so it
thought
can
process
happen.
is just like, are you going to be fun? Now, if you're not fun at the first bar, I'm like, okay, I know how to end this out. And then I'm going to end up somewhere else and you're not going to be there. But, I mean, because if you're a good time, you're a good time.
So
That's
you
true.
dropped a date
That's true.
mid-date.
I mean, well, we finished out at the bar. We got something to eat. And I was like, all right, well, good to meet you.
Oh, so you ended the night and
we
you went
ended it.
elsewhere.
I kept going.
I've done that
And I
before.
was like, fuck this.
Yeah, no
We're done with this.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to
I
kill my
think I've
vibe out
done
here,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
And then I got to pay for you and me.
Yeah. No, I've just been like, okay, well, good to see you. I'm gonna go home and then
Oh,
gone somewhere else. Yeah, I
I'm
do
not that. But
keep the party rolling.
But
you know?
also-
that's
Because it's like
true.
you're already out. You look gorgeous. You're a little lit.
Yeah.
That's not really fun, but you're out and you look
Right.
pretty and you're
Let me
like, let's just.
That's true. Actually,
keep
I have
the-
done
keep the
that
party
for
rolling.
sure.
Of course, after the age, when I got age appropriate and was hitting the bars,
Yeah.
I noticed before that most people go on dates and you sit across the person. One person's nervous or both people are nervous and not really being themselves. And then someone said, "Hey, let's go to the bar." And we went to the bar and within the first 10 minutes, we're laughing, joking, and getting all these questions out.
You
and
can get the
now
real
we're having fun. Like,
personality,
now I know who
right.
you were. Now I know who you really are. Now if you curse out the bartender or something, she's like, "Okay, she's an angry person."
This is
All
who
right,
she
let me
is.
go ahead and chill out on this. Like we're not okay. I see who you really are now.
Okay.
That's how I do it. Hey, Liz, go ahead. Give me the drop. What the fuck news, man?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And
All right. So
you know, I don't play fair, so.
Delta flight was forced to turn back after maggots fall on passenger's head from overhead compartment. So a person in the flight put an overhead. He had, I believe,
It was like fish.
yeah,
right?
fish.
Ugh.
Oh.
He put fish in the bag. On
Yeah.
the
He
plane?
put like raw fish,
Can I-
uncooked fish.
Can I ask what his race was?
You already know.
Well, the flight was coming from
From Sweden.
to
Right.
Detroit.
From Sweden
I mean,
to
are we
Detroit?
It was like
really
it was like
surprised?
Sweden to Detroit.
transporting
So this is my
travelers from
question.
Amsterdam to
Detroit.
Detroit.
Amsterdam, even
Amsterdam to
worse.
Detroit.
Even worse. How the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
If I can't bring my shampoo, why
Everything
can
bad
you?
happens
Why
in
can you
Detroit.
bring fish?
That's
not
what
a
I'm saying.
liquid.
How did that even happen?
If I can't bring shampoo, how can you bring fish?
It's not a liquid.
It is not a liquid.
It's a raw meat. It's raw meat.
My
That's
brother,
so
when
nasty.
he flew home from Maine, they packaged up the lobster for him and put it in the plate.
On ice.
Did they put it in
Yeah.
ice?
Yeah.
and
so
then wrapped
this-
it up and then put it under
Yeah.
the plane? Correct.
Facts.
Yeah,
So
you
if
should check
for
that.
maggots to fall
That's
on
good
somebody,
crazy.
that
Yeah.
means that it's in the overhead bin.
Yeah.
Which means you carried that shit on, which means you pressed through TSA.
And so he's coming from Amsterdam.
So again, if you're gonna throw out my
Hold on.
my good
That's not
ass
TSA.
It's not
$35,
That's not TSA.
They're from Amsterdam.
It's a different rule.
now that's the one thing I will say. So when I was in
Okay.
TSA in Europe, them niggas, they not niggas, them niggas be like, whatever.
Yeah,
the shit
some
is like
places-
like the metal detectors in high school.
Yeah.
It's like that in Europe.
Yeah,
Like
so.
just
That's terrible.
you put your bag down, they might look, they might not look. So
Well,
I
what's
can.
the worst? They're gonna bring a sword?
I mean, well,
know.
I
They don't got no guns.
I mean, Europeans
I've
are
definitely seen
a
people
bit
sneak,
more.
well, accidentally sneak guns on planes.
This is the
Yeah.
thing.
I would
For
rather
you to
you
be
bring a
flying
weapon
with fish
than a
that
damn
has
fish.
maggots
Yeah,
in it, like that fish is old.
And then
no?
I'm sure the whole plane smelled
Like,
it.
Crazy.
smelled like
That's
fish.
so nasty. And they didn't stop the plane and kick the
They
nigga
turned
off.
them around.
Good.
They turned them around.
That's what I want to hear.
Because let me say this: if I'm I don't care if I'm standing up in the back of the plane on Spirit.
Right.
If maggots fall on me and I
Mm-hmm.
see raw seafood, you're gonna have to turn the plane around.
Yeah, you're gonna
So
die.
nasty.
I would die, but
would
you're gonna have to turn the plane around
literally.
because I'm
Literally.
going to personally land that plane if there are maggots
That is disgusting.
too much.
All right, another one. Woman was fired from her teaching job in the elementary school after they found about her OnlyFans account. The only thing about this is the person that they fired ends up being Rachel Dolezal.
Whom?
Remember her?
Yeah.
Let me see that. I can't.
Remember
see
that pretended to be black?
Oh, wow.
Wait, let me see. I can't see that.
You
far.
remember
I don't have my
her.
glasses on. I don't have my glasses. I can't see it.
The woman that pretended to be the black woman.
So she was an elementary school teacher.
Now she's an elementary school teacher, but they found her OnlyFans and fired her for that.
Yeah.
I thought this was a troll until I actually went to the.
I ain't gonna hold you.
can't.
Body look good. Take the face off.
Is sis
Body look
tanned?
alright.
Is her
Kinda
whole
like Drake baby
body
mama.
tanned in that picture?
It's very tan. Yeah. And the abs are both. Again, take the face off. It look alright.
And now you see how we can end up with other
Take
baby
the
mamas.
tan off.
Because
too.
we look at it again.
So
So
this
like,
is
know
the
what? I
thing.
mean, the ass.
Now
though.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. After her fall from grace for pretending to be black, she hasn't been able to really get a job. Like these people that make
that's
big
true.
headlines,
Yeah,
we all
it's
laugh and
hard.
move on, but like they really can't work. They can't get
So-
jobs. They can't. So I don't know if she's really an elementary school teacher, but again, not saying anything about teachers, but like she had a career that was not in education.
Yeah.
She's now landed in education, and she has to, depending on the school,
Yeah.
I could see them being like, "Hey, you violated our one of our clauses."
Well,
Was she
that
fucking
was,
on
I was about to say, this is the thing I was going to ask.
She a fucking.
So
Now maybe
I
need
don't
to
really
check it
know
out.
what the what the protocol is for it, but can you not have an OnlyFans in like is that a problem?
It depends on the content.
No, well, why are these kids subscribing?
No.
Who
It depends on the
subscribed
content.
and saw
Depends
this
on the
content?
These
Content,
niggas
though.
are paying their $20 a month.
Somebody they should investigate the person that subscribed.
They should
and was
investigate the
watching
person that
it.
Anybody
snitch.
subscribed to Rachel Dolezal OnlyFans deserve.
They deserve-
They
they gotta
deserve
go.
to be shamed with her.
I
They gotta
heard
go.
It's just it's all self. Like it's all. It's not. She's not. It's all self. Like
That's even worse.
But
Why are
there
you
should
looking
be
at
a
this?
privacy rule though. Like if
I
even
think
if,
so,
no matter
too.
what my profession is, if I want to make some money on the side.
So the
what
thing
fuck
is,
the problem?
and then, I've learned this. The law is very gray in terms of social media use and employment because you're employed at will. So that means they could say, black and gray tennis shoes, we don't like them, you're fired. As long as we don't fire you for being a woman, being black, being this age, your 5 protected classes, like
Yeah.
your race, your gender, disability, blah, 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 blah. But they could say you're at will
OnlyFans,
employee.
You're
Yeah.
a teacher. I don't.
And
want
we
you
don't
to
like
have
that here,
sex
so you can
online.
go.
Okay.
And there's no, at this point, there's no legal precedent, meaning there's not a case that like made the jaw, and nobody wants to be the case to make the line. Like no employer wants to be the employer that pressed somebody over their OnlyFans, and now your name is in the, like Roe versus Wade. Your name is in the history books for all time. Brown versus Board of Education, like for being that one that stood the ground on the issue. So it's a very gray legal area that unfortunately sucks for the person being fired because you're an at-will employee, and they can just say,
sorry, Rachel Ray.
again, as long as they did not discriminate against you.
Rachel
Dolezal.
My bad, Rachel Dolezal.
Rachel Ray is an actual person.
Rachel Ray's I love Rachel Ray. We like Rachel Ray.
Fucking cook.
Yeah.
My bad,
She's an icon.
Yeah, Rachel Ray's an icon.
All the Rachels in the world.
Yes,
Shout out
please.
to y'all.
Yes.
Hopefully, could she keep her OnlyFans?
I mean, she probably needs it now.
Like,
Well, hold
make
up.
a
This
bag,
is good
though.
promotion.
I was about to
She
say,
might as well bust it wide open.
if she lost her job, then yeah, she should
She's
keep her
gonna make a
OnlyFans.
bag.
She might as well
For
just
sure.
turn. She should get on OnlyFans and you know they be promoting on Twitter. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm
So
about to say.
no background check on what? It's a motherfucking paywall to see what's behind this shit.
Especially, and I'm sure she didn't name herself Rachel Dolezal. I'm sure
what
she
I'm
had
saying.
Who bought the subscription? They need to do
Like,
a
no,
because of the
negotiation on
story.
that.
Because of the story.
Honestly, whoever has a subscription, I will fire you first.
Facts.
I'm like, nigga, you a nasty nigga. Like,
Exactly.
I don't trust you around kids.
I was gonna say, would you subscribe?
I mean, she throwing it back to Boosie.
I don't know. Maybe.
What does that mean?
Like if she's playing Boosie and throwing that ass.
Why she gotta play Boosie?
Boosie or like Juvenile. Yeah, it will
I
work.
cannot.
Is that your category?
Right.
Yeah,
New,
like,
New Orleans
No,
background
mine
music?
was go-go. Like mine was DC Thought, and they would play a backyard in the background with girls fucking. This is actually a true thing. But you know what? You might have opened up a window in my mind. So later on, one of these days this week, I'm gonna go and say New Orleans Thought and see if like they're playing like bounce music. So like getting claps about and her ass is throwing it back.
You know what?
That might be kind of lit.
I'm dead.
Like she give it the neck and
I don't know.
roll that dick like a soldier. My garage just happened too. That's
That's a really good bounce music song.
bounce music is hard.
No,
I fuck
it
with bounce
is.
music.
It is though. It is. I fuck with it too. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, talk show, bounce show.
So my top shelf this week, of course, went to Beyonce for giving us 2 beautiful country records and also reminding people where country started from. Separate from Beyonce, there are tons of Black country artists that you should get into. Country music tells beautiful stories. It's a beautiful genre. It's our Black people's heritage in general. So definitely tap in. Also, she's releasing a hair care line, which I'm so excited about. It's called Secret. So to you, B. That's my top shelf.
Excited.
My bottom shelf goes to, hold on, I want to pull it up so I can make sure that I have all the exact details.
I hope y'all are picking one that I think y'all want to pick.
My bottom shelf goes to a certain somebody who made a surprise appearance in Pennsylvania this weekend at SneakerCon, revealing his gold custom branded sneakers now on sale for $399 a pair.
No, I thought it was
$390. No, original sale $399 on eBay for $1,500. Limited edition. Fans are calling them January Sixers. I think we can maybe drop this in the description, but if you can't see, zoom in.
Make America great again, baby. I'm gonna cop these motherfuckers.
Oh, you got me, man.
So they look like Saint Laurent's.
Hey yo, he pulled up and motherfucking dropped some shoes on us.
So
He getting that black folk.
so there's layers to.
Now, if him and Kanye collab,
Okay.
that would be some crazy
Okay.
edge.
Well,
Well, Adidas has like a million fucking Yeezys they need to fucking unload.
Well, he said he posted a picture and was like, just ran into the. Did y'all see that on his
No.
page? He was trying to joke, but I mean,
I
he
don't.
said ran into the head person of Adidas.
Oh,
Like,
I'm not
I
gonna
missed
lie.
it.
I
Yeah.
he
gave
did
up
say
on Kanye
that.
4 years ago. I don't pay attention to anything he does, any music, anything.
Yeah.
Well, the music's been asked about 5 years now, so I just don't listen.
I haven't. I'm not
Heard
tapped in with
you.
Kanye anymore.
I've heard the new
So-
CD's good. I just don't give it a try.
I can't let go of him yet, but I'm just thinking about Trump and him. That would be a crazy.
Oh, no,
situation.
I'll say something that's more specific
Those
that
are
to
ass.
me is
They're
like
horrible.
coded but obvious. Obviously, like I said, they look like Saint Laurent's, but Saint Laurent's are built off of German military boots
Boom.
specifically.
Mm,
So
Interesting.
that is interesting.
Trump he is a wild dude.
no, he's
Definitely
specific,
is.
but he
He's
also
pretty smart.
But he also
that.
Yeah,
apparently
he
he
is.
has no correlation or ownership of those shoes at all.
He
Yeah, so somebody else,
that boy good.
somebody else designed them, put his name on it, and apparently it was kind of just a branding thing, same as his hotels. So,
That's what everything he does is a copy.
That's what I was
and
about to say,
paste.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's-
runs a
it's-
copy and paste business. So
copy,
Yeah.
copy, paste.
I might have a bomb shelf.
All right,
Actually, I have a
let's
top
hear
shelf.
I
Remember
tried the book diggy one time. Yeah,
Super Bowl Usher.
okay,
Top
didn't
shelf.
work out.
my top shelf for Usher.
I liked it.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I thought it was black AF. I thought it was Atlanta AF.
Yeah.
I think that performing for 20 minutes at that level at his age is fucking incredible.
For
Nigga
sure.
look younger than me.
He took us on a journey. He couldn't hit everything, but he took us on a very special journey. I loved it. I love that Luda was there. I love that it was very Atlanta. There were pole dancers. The Kappas were there doing some of their stuff. I really enjoyed it. We're gonna excuse how, the thing that you guys have to remember, a stadium is not always wired for live sound to be broadcast on television.
You know they fixed that note for it too.
Oh, you know they did.
They fixed
They
that note
smoothed
on,
that
on,
bitch
that,
out.
on the recap.
Yeah.
she
They
she wasn't
smooth-
off.
They
Never.
smoothed that bitch out. So yes, we're used to indoor stadiums that have basketball games, concerts, hockey, blah blah blah. But you have to remember these outside stadiums are not really lit well, sounded well, production well for live TV. So let's kind of give everybody a break here for that.
That was a dome.
That was a little, before you start, I feel like
Yeah, they were
you should
inside. It was a dome.
go
It's a dome.
red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow. To make sure
No,
you're.
for sure.
Your mouth open.
You
Jawline.
gotta,
This wasn't ready.
like before your first call of the day, you go because you haven't used your voice all day. So I'm assuming maybe she was on vocal rest for the day,
Yeah.
appropriate. She was doing a little humming before, so I thought the vocals were.
It happens to everybody.
Oh, of
happens.
course.
It just so happened to happen on the,
Every
the
single
biggest
person
It
stage.
has-
happened to Gibeon, right?
Yeah, it happens. It happens to
single
every
person
every
has
person
answered
sings.
the phone and said hello.
I'm
Hello.
gonna
Sing-
keep it-
I'm
I'm
just saying any singer has had that
It
one note.
happens.
I'm
It
gonna keep
happens.
it real with
Fine.
y'all. I feel like him holding her from behind distracted me from the bad notes. So
And
That was a big deal.
Alicia Keys
It's
been
called
I
entertainment.
thought that was a
Alicia
great touch
Keys
to her
been
bad
thick
note.
since 1999.
I
She
thought
looked
that was
good.
a great. Once I saw that, I said, "Who cares about the note? I love it."
She been thick since forever. She looked good to me.
It's the work
It's a
husband.
fun song. It's
Oh,
an
he's the work
upbeat
husband?
song.
Yes, I love it.
I thought it was great. The
I
only
thought it
thing
was
I did
great
not
too.
It's a
like.
performance.
The only thing I did not like. Jermaine Dupri confused me. I didn't know who that was. When I saw him in his little penguin outfit, I didn't know who it was.
You gotta understand, us short
I
people,
didn't pay
right?
attention to him.
Yeah.
either.
Us short people, we only shop at certain places.
And then he said he was doing like a little tribute to Criss Cross because his outfit was backwards.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
Because
what
one
it
of the guys,
was.
I mean, I can't remember, it was Chris Cross. One of them passed.
I think both of them at this
No,
point.
no, no, no,
are-
no. The dark skinned one's still alive.
Oh, Susan Moore. Susan Moore.
Yikes.
Yeah, there you go. He's the
But the thing is about a reference, it's like a joke, right? If you have to explain it, it's not a good joke.
well,
So
it's the Super Bowl, so I think it's gonna go over our heads. But he was probably just trying to do something.
I mean, he was Louis Vuitton down
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and custom Louis Vuitton.
the socks is
The
hilarious.
socks are hilarious.
Can't wait.
And custom Louis
Atlanta
Vuitton to be
ATL.
specific, but I
ATL.
didn't place him as that's Jermaine Dupri.
Hey, you know what's funny?
It-
You know what's funny is when you have to tell everybody what brand your shit is, it
Just
doesn't matter.
to- yeah, it doesn't
you're
matter.
getting cooked.
Because
But no,
nobody-
what
It
do you
don't
mean?
hit.
You cooking me? It's
It
Louis
don't
Vuitton.
hit.
Like, don't
Yeah,
give a fuck. You
no.
better still cook
They
this
They
shit.
Louis
right
Vuitton
here.
church
Niggas
socks.
don't give a fuck what that is.
That don't
I paid
hit.
$10,000 for these socks.
In
so-
the words of Luann de Lesseps from Real Housewives of New Jersey, New York, even Louis Vuitton makes mistakes. So
Ooh.
But yeah. All right. Yo, I had bomb shelf. I forgot it, and we ain't gonna sit here and try to figure it out. Maybe
Thank
I just run
you.
into it next week.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you guys stopping by.
Thank you. Tell us
Appreciate
where we
it.
can find you online. Tell us where's the next event, what to look out for.
Absolutely. So my name is a.rebelrose on Instagram.
Malcolm_X. And so we're actually back at Wild Days this coming Friday, the 23rd.
Third.
23rd. Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
And actually, if you're outside of DC, the day before, I'm actually speaking at Howard University for a fireside chat on entrepreneurship.
That's
So
what's up. That's what's
yeah.
up.
And our business page is called Wild World Jams. So it's kind of like a test to Wild Days, Wild World Jams. You can
Yeah.
find us on Instagram too. So
Oh, sounds like
Howard,
Washington.
yeah. all Howard University at this point.
Howard University.
Sounds like Washington. WHUR. Oh man, look.
I don't know her.
Okay, but look, appreciate you coming by. Once again, we will be at Philly March 1st, Podcast Nation March 16th. Come to our live show. We got a lot. By the time, well, a little after when this audio comes out, we will have the updated flyer with our guest podcast is gonna be opening, our performer, and things of that nature, as we did last time. Make sure you get your tickets if you want the premiere. Seated arrangements, there's probably like 5 more left. I don't know what to tell you to that. You're just gonna have to get the gym pop and get in what you fit in. Like, just get in what you fit in. That's what we did last time.
That's what we did
you know what I'm
last
saying?
time.
Pass peas like we used to do. And next episode, I'm gonna tell you, I had a whole story.
I have some stories too.
I almost went on a gay date. Did not know.
You almost went on what?
What?
my friend?
A gay date.
Almost what?
You almost went on a date with a man.
I thought he was the homie. I did.
Wow.
I thought he was cool peoples.
And you were.
At what point did it?
Yeah.
No, it never switched. It was just one of my gay friends was like,
Hey.
yeah, you know, he likes to turn straight men, right? I was like, I just thought he watched the game with me at the bar. And he said we're gonna meet up. He said next week he'll be at the same spot. So I said, all right, I'm be there.
Welcome to being a woman. You think you're just going out to watch the game and the
Exactly.
nigga want to fuck
Yeah.
afterwards, and you're like,
Yeah, my
hey,
gay
I
homie
thought
was
we
like,
were just
hey,
pretty
Walt,
much.
hey, Walt. And shout out to you. I ain't gonna say, I don't know. He put himself out there. No, shout out to my man Rob. He's like, yo, Walt. No, he's out. He's not hidden. But like, so
Okay.
he's like, shout out to Rob.
But he's
he
looking
was
out
like,
for
hey,
you.
bro,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know him? I'm like, yeah, man, we be at the bar, man. He cool as fuck. Like, yeah, we gonna hang out next week. Like, oh, you know what?
Damn.
I'm like, what you mean? What's going on? Like, he told me hit him up. We gonna meet. He's like, yeah, no, he's trying to fuck you, bro.
Woo,
Like, what?
child.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah, I mean, I
world
thought
we
you know,
live in.
we shared wings that day. I was like, that kind of.
Not shared wings.
Technically, I'm gay,
Sheesh.
right?
Yeah, you are.
So, yeah.
If you share wings with a man,
you
that makes you
should
gay.
meet with another man. You're.
I mean, I
Then I
had
guess
wings,
I'm
and I was
gay.
like, hey, you want some wings? Like, yeah, I'll take some wings. I'm like,
We're
all right.
all gay then at that point, by that definition.
Did you
Was
share
it
the same blue
cheese
cheese?
or ranch?
I do blue cheese.
Did you
Gay.
share the same
Yeah.
blue cheese?
Hold on. When did we make that rule?
That
No.
what?
What?
Today.
Yeah.
If you go out to, if you with a gay man and you split your meat with a gay man, that
Split
is.
your meat
Split
with a
your
gay
meat.
man is
Meat
crazy.
to meat is like,
It's
come
crazy.
on. That's
You
not okay.
split your meat with a gay
I
man.
don't feel like girls. I don't feel like girls
So,
do that. I never shared.
hey,
my
I'm
food
down with
my
the
homegirl.
LBG.
Never.
Q and
look,
all that. I'm cool.
Of course.
I have
I'm
no
down.
problem sharing
This
chicken
podcast,
wings
we're
with
open to
homies.
everybody,
Of
but
course, of
I
course.
literally no. This is how I'll be
But
oblivious
Walt
sometimes.
is, yeah, I was gonna say Walt is also very friendly. So like you
Okay.
can't, like both of us. Well, you more than me, but like me especially, like you just like be like, I'm like, okay, I'm coming, and he's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same.
yeah.
Good.
We're very like
No, that's
not gullible,
yeah.
but we're just open to like having fun and linking up.
If you had the
and
same,
drinking,
like this is how guy friendships start. That's what I thought. Like, hey, we at the same spot.
That's why I
every
be
week.
confused after
hey,
dates.
hey, you did a couple shots. There was
Yeah.
girls around.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I be
it's
confused
like-
after days when niggas want to fuck. I be like, oh,
Yeah,
wait,
like,
I just
oh, I
want to
thought you
like,
were just
hang out and like
like
talk.
my little brother,
and,
Yeah,
like
so
my big brother.
I'm not gonna say the name of the spot because it's
No,
gonna make it a
you-
little bit hotter.
thought you were hungry.
But
Yeah.
but like he was always at the same spot. I'm like, okay, cool. I see him. And then, once you see somebody at the same spot multiple times and you're around, like you go from the head nod to the pound to the dap. That's how I met Malcolm. It went from the head
Yeah.
nod to the pound to the dap.
I'm so-
Am I lying?
You know what? I actually took
He
a
kept
guy.
seeing me at Big Chief.
No, it was Die Stars Monday.
Die Star Monday. He
Yeah,
kept seeing me at
Die
Die
Stars
Stars Monday, and
Ooh,
it went
Die
from
Stars Monday.
a head nod. It went from
Yeah.
I don't know this nigga to like what's up.
I
To,
accidentally
all right,
took
hey, he
a-
cool, and that's what I thought. Like, oh, he cool. And then I forgot what game was on. It was not football. It was a basketball game. I'm sitting at the bar like, all right.
Have we ever split wings before?
Did y'all split wings?
Have we split wings?
Honestly, we haven't.
Ooh, see?
Time to
You
make
ordered
it
your
happen.
wings, and I ordered my wings.
But I'm thinking like if I just remember
Y'all
what is
want to
it?
split wings
Who used to do like 50
to
Cent
make
wings?
the friendship official,
Like
right?
stands or
Big Buffalo Wild Wings.
So if we go to
He
Buffalo
said he
Wild
wants to
Wings,
split wings with you, so you got to do that with all your friends now. You can't be doing
I'm
that
just gonna
with
buy like a
them.
50 piece.
yeah,
Everybody
Split
eat.
the wings. Initiate the
Y'all-
brotherhood.
y'all,
Facts.
the rules y'all give the men is crazy.
We don't give rules to
don't give
men.
rules.
You know,
I-
we don't give rules.
I was just
We
trying to
okay,
explain.
let me say this. We may give rules to men, but women have to actually live by rules. So y'all can take these
That's
fucking
it.
words because there's no social implications, economic blah, 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 on anything in your lives. These are words. If you can't handle it,
get one.
I'm
Fuck
just,
off.
All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
we never linked up this week.
You,
Me and
the
old
wing-
boy.
We're gonna call him
it's
Wings.
Valentine's wing. You ain't see your nigga for Valentine's Day?
See
Hot
now,
wings.
see now
We didn't
they-
even
I like
talk
that.
about Valentine's Day. Ooh, baby, do I got a
man.
Valentine's Day story for you niggas? Boo, baby.
We might just say that for next week when we got a comedian on the show.
I
too.
was gonna say, hold on, let
APAP
me
gonna
let
shout
me
to
say
APAP.
this. We're gonna have to save this story for next week. Do we have a Valentine's Day story for y'all? What?
Look, no, it's all good. I got shit.
We got some
Oh,
shit.
no.
All I had to say, I was supposed to hang out this week. I was like, hey, I'm gonna be at the bar. I'll meet you there. Cool. And then my man
Was
was
it
like,
Wednesday?
no, it was a fucking Wednesday.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
it's a busy Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
The day after the side chick day.
No,
So
it
that's the
It was
fifth-
it was
The
it was
Thursday,
it was
side chick
Friday.
day.
Oh, so
side chick
that's
day
really
too.
still side chick day.
For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Thursday and 2 days
I
after.
got a
Valentine's
Friday
Day.
date.
All I'm saying is I was there and I was
What
like,
yesterday?
all I'm saying is
Saturday?
got
I
3
just
dates.
I
got a
just didn't
Wednesday,
respond to
Thursday,
the
and Friday.
DM.
Me too.
I just like, cause I was like, I ain't get my number. I
Period.
was like, hey, just DM me. I'm gonna be here because I'm be here every once a week at just one spot. And I'm like, yeah, he cool as shit. That's okay, the homie. And yeah, shout out to, like I said, shout out to having gay friends that put you down on things. I was, he probably was.
Did you show up though, or did you not go?
No, I think I just never responded.
What did he say? How did he feel about that? What did he?
Did you view it? Did you open it?
Okay, I have a habit of opening everything.
Oh, yeah, you
and then I
do.
try, and then I try to
Unread.
it, but I
Yeah.
already seen. Like,
you
Yeah.
gotta at least say something.
Yeah, you gotta say.
You gotta say
Oh, he
something.
gonna
Can't
see
do that.
this.
Yeah, you gotta say
Possibly.
something.
that's not-
I'm dropping this clip.
I mean, that's fine, but
See
you
it
gotta.
on-
That's not the way.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'm not going to do. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna respond to and I'll come back next week with a story.
Okay.
Yeah, because we didn't get to. Like,
I
it's
have
been
like,
a week.
I have like.
I have a
That's
lot.
why you miss. Let's ask about DMV music. Like, well, let me kill out all like 1, 2, 3
Damn.
stories are gone.
I'm sorry.
Like fuck.
I'm sorry.
'Cause
I have you next week. We have some stories to tell.
Okay.
I want to hear about
All
the
right.
wings.
Shout out to Air Jordan 1 High Wings
Hot
coming
Wings.
out. No, there's a Jordan coming out called
Hot Wings?
High
Oh,
Wings.
perfect.
High Wings. They're Italian made. They're like not it's funny. Trump did the $1,000 shoe. Jordan did the $975 shoe. So yeah, shout
That's
out.
ironic.
Just going up with prices.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hot
Timing.
Wings guy who was a porn star. Then he dumped her when everybody found out she was a porn star. All right, it's not episode Tequila Talk. My name is WalkLikeWalt. We are out.
Bye, guys.
I ain't know that.
Bye.
Yeah, he was. What his name is? The Hot Wings